bajista importante esta mañana, no tanto como ayer. Por ahora, vamos a ver cómo va en los próximos minutos. Nos acompaña en el plató de negocios televisión Honor Solomon, Head of Retail, EMEA, de AllianceBerstein. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
This time with us. This is a very good and complicated moment for investors. It's been a challenging year for markets. And how have AllianceBernstein approached and adapted to the current environment?
So when markets are hard, when things are hard for anyone, for me, it's all about getting closer and closer to our clients. So to really listen to their pain, what's keeping them up at night, where are their challenges, and then their challenges become our challenges. And so for us, I think it's about really listening to their pain, listening to their challenges, what's worrying them. So getting closer when things get harder. I think it's also very fortunate with AllianceBernstein to have very diversified product sets. So having exposure in equity, fixed income, multi-asset, alternatives. So it means that when we're having conversations with clients, it's not just about one asset class, not just about one product, it's about a whole solution for our clients. And so that absolutely is an approach that helps us. And I'd say probably the third point is that when we came into 2022, we came in with momentum. We came in with our assets under management up in a really strong position. So I think that's really supported our approach as well.
What trends have you seen prevailing among investors this year?
So the trends that I've seen are, I think that the relationship with clients, particularly in Iberia, is getting stronger and stronger. It's not just about a product discussion. This is how we support our clients holistically, how we build a partnership with them across the board. So that is on how we discuss our marketing relationship with them, particularly a lot of discussions at the moment on education. So, for example, on ESG at the moment, it's a journey that everyone is on, and so how we partner them on education on that. Regulation as well. We have for ESG, for example, Article 8, Article 9, but also local regulation coming in, I see as a big trend that we're supporting our clients on. And I'd also mention exposure for our clients on alternatives. That's now becoming a more standard part of their asset allocation. And so how we help them with that. And something that supported that is that we made an acquisition of Carval, which is a alternatives provider, which is going to take our assets up to almost 50 billion in alternatives. So that's about 15 billion in assets, and that will help with those alternative conversations. So I see that as a big trend.
This could be the best product in this moment in Europe, or you could add some products to the alternative product in this moment in 2022?
Yes, so in terms of alternatives, that's so private debt is definitely something that we're having a lot of conversations on. Liquid alternatives, again, lots of discussions on that. But across all asset classes, I would say there's prompts. So we've had a very strong momentum in equity, for example, with our American growth, our select US equity funds, on the fixed income side, on our American income funds, similarly on ESG with some of the sustainable funds, lots of momentum there. So lots of discussions across the board on how we build solutions for our clients.
There are a lot of investors here in Spain that have a question.
Yes.
What is the AllianceBernstein commitment in Spain?
Our commitment to Spain. Well, I'm here, I'm meeting clients. It's right at the top of my list of where I'm thinking is really important as a market. We're seeing fantastic momentum here with our clients. Our growth in terms of our gross sales just this year, nearly at 1 billion. So really amazing momentum, really deep relationships with clients and very rich conversations. And for me, that makes a very important signal for us as to how we invest, where we put our time, where we put our investment. And we've almost doubled the size of our sales team here. So for me, that's a testament that actually we're doing really well, but also this is just the beginning for us in Iberia. I feel that we have a really amazing future here, and I'm really glad to be part of that with our clients.
We could see in the last 2 years how AllianceBerstein take the flag about ESG, about this responsible, not only about this environmental investment, but government, social investment, and take one of the most important places in the world. Make AllianceBerstein a leader about this. What has driven your progress? Because this is the most important point in the investor about the company.
So ESG is in our hearts. It's not something that we think is the right thing to do. We think it's the best way in order to add alpha for our clients as well. So for me, it starts at home. It starts with how we run our business and how we think about ESG within AllianceBernstein. And so when you look at our leadership, so when you look at it from the top with the board, the separate CEO and chair function, the diversity on the board, the fact that we have a number of independent directors, all of that really shows how seriously we take it from the leadership and all the way through with how we think about diversity, how we think about engaging with our staff. And then research is core to AllianceBernstein. And so it's about how we're integrating our ESG into our portfolios, how we're thinking about it from a research perspective. And I would say also engagement with our companies is super important, that corporate governance point, that we believe that by speaking, by working, going forward with the companies, we're able to make a meaningful difference to how they run their companies, and then make a meaningful difference to our clients' returns. And for us, that's very key. And we've also built portfolios as well with more specific focus to ESG. We call them portfolios with purpose. So that's also a step further that we're taking in order to push this forward.
How has your ESG fund range evolved over the last 2 years?
So it's taken a very natural evolution into that corporate governance point to making, as I mentioned, very specific portfolios with purpose. And we have them across the diversity of asset classes, so across equity, fixed income, multi-asset, with different levels of ESG. And the really important point to take away from this is it's about working with our clients. It's about working with our clients to see what their clients are asking for, what's important to them, and adapting our range accordingly.
Thank you very much, Honor Solomon, Head of Retail EMEA at AllianceBerstein.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for having this time with us.
Thank you.
Good day.
And a good day for you. Thank you for the opportunity. I hope so. Hopefully it continues.
9:11 de la mañana, vamos a un momento de publicidad.